Welcome everyone to your general reading. Please take what rings true for you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If you're new to my little channel and enjoy my readings, please don't be shy. Comment below and like and subscribe for future readings. Now, let's find out what Spirit has in store for you. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. And we are starting with the Page of the Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands, the Magician, and the Ace of Wands. So it's pretty cool that you have this one power card, and if you had to have only one power card, what's the best one? The Magician, number one. So the Magician is really just a fabulous card to have because it's telling you that this week, nothing is going to take you off balance. You're going to be able to keep it moving. Not necessarily smoothly and easily and without any effort. Excuse me, you have a lot of action and that nice balance. I like that A-frame of balance. So you're going to have to work for it. But the Magician is going to be there for you and help you get her done, pretty much. So starting out with that Knight of Wands at the top of your reading. With the Knight of Wands, we are talking about maybe doing things a little bit sooner than we should. So with the Magician there, you know, holding the whole thing up. With the Magician there, you could probably do things without really thinking a lot about them. Something that isn't earth-shattering, something that isn't super big. Yeah, you can make some snap decisions and keep it moving this week and really feel confident about them. If it's something really big, of course, you need to think about it more. You can't just rush into things that you know could have a huge outcome. Usually the Knight of any suit is not worried about the outcome, is not worried about what if I do this too soon. But in this case, I'd say just be aware of what you're doing. You know, be thoughtful if you need to be. You also have the Queen of Wands. With the Queen of Wands, she's talking about being very inspired and not only seeking out, but being someone who gives good advice, someone who you have a strong loyalty to. And again, in that case, really has your best interest at heart. So you see how right there. So you probably need to seek some advice. You probably need to, you've had a lot of creative things going. I feel like lots of creative stuff has been going on for you, Cancer. And now you're at a point where you need a little help with it. You need a muse. You need someone who's going to re-inspire you. I feel like the Queen of Wands is just that person. And if you're going through this right now, Cancer, you probably have that Queen of Wands in mind. You have that person who you know could reignite your inspiration, get your creative juices flowing again, and you're just feeling like you need that. And like we said, you have the Magician on your side this week, so really a good time to re-up on something like that. So it's okay to seek help. And if, like I said, I feel like you already know who this person is, who you can go to and really feel confident in your creativity again. And then with the Ace of Wands, talking about pure inspiration, potential, creativity, success, growth, all of those things are bursting from that Ace of Wands. So here we go. We're talking about wanting to reinvent your creative self. You have all the tools to do that. And on top of that, you have the Magician. So Cancer, really feel like you're going to have like a huge boost in confidence, a huge boost in inspiration and creativity. Some wonderful things are going to be happening for you in the emotional or the creative, the spiritual realm, like a reawakening for you. And it's because you're going to be brave enough to reach out to this person and to really tap into how much you want to be creative. Your inspiration will be getting a big boost, basically. So then let's look at your challenge, your Five of Swords. With the Five of Swords, we are talking about being aware, paying attention to what's going on around you, and how are you going to be dealing with that. So that Five of Swords is saying you feel like you need to boost yourself, your creative self, to boost your spiritual realm, to be more spiritual in general. Oddly enough, with those action cards. But again, you have the Magician here helping you. And really, so this creativity that you have going on is incredible, because you have so much going on in the suit itself, and then you also have the Magician. So that Five of Swords saying, this is a wake-up call. This is what you need to do. You need to get this going, rocking and rolling, Cancer. So I feel like it might be things from the past, something right now, but you are feeling this huge burst of creative energy and you need to go with it. If you're an artist, really good time to create, and that's anything, poetry, music, really a creative period for you, Cancer. So whatever you do, you're going to really be inspired by it this week. Weird. And then we have the Page of Cups. With the Page of Cups, we are talking about guidance and creativity, usually in the emotional realm, because we're talking about your cups, but just really connection in general. The Page of Cups, Cancer, this week is talking to you about connection and however that works for you. Connection with your partner, connection with your friends, connection with your family, being connected. And I think that's just really growing with and kind of in tandem with this creative force that you got going on. So, and maybe even sharing it with these people, feeling that sense of connectedness, that creativity that you're feeling, those things that you're wanting to make happen might very well have to do with those people that you love. So really something, a labor of love, something that you're creating for people that you care about. And that is what I am seeing for you this week, Cancer. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you.